Game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
Indeed it is. Thank you, DA. Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for the Hornets, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Taken away by Williams. Ball with it. Now Green defending. Lets it go with a 3. A new 14 for Charlotte. And it's Rozier missing. Wiggins surveying the floor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Adding layers to his game over time. The more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile he'll become.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The 15-footer, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Back to Ball. Here's Williams. Goes up with it again. And it's Looney with the rebound. Green, the pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Green.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Ball. Passes it to Williams. Now, here's Washington. Charlotte again missing. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball. And needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Curry, good.
Knocking down their first 6 shots. What an offensive start for this team.
Ball, the pass to Oubre. Unloads from 13. They get it back. Here's Washington. Great D that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Wiggins from outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good wins.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Mikhailuk comes in for Kelly Oubre. Martin's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Washington, that's good.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Curry from deep three-point land. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 13. And then Smith finishing it off.
I tell you, he's got a great vertical. I mean, this guy can bounce and dunk easily. Always a luxury to have a point guard who can throw it down on you when he needs to.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 10 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Kept alive. Washington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Warriors leading by 11. Inside. Here's Poole. And the layup falls.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
On its way from Curry for two, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Smith the pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Martin. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Poole. Iguodala the pass to DiVincenzo. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now Kuminga shoots over Washington. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Green, and it's Iguodala, and it's center locking down the middle. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball. but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Warriors leading by 14. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiggins is checked in for Gary Payton. Thompson comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Oubre outside. There's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 14. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angle. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here's Iguodala. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Free throw, no good for Green. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Rozier. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Rozier's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Draymond Green.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
With good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Looney with the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
By Jordan Poole.
Thompson against Rozier. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. A little main streak in him, too, which I like.
From 12 feet out. Poole, no good. Hornets trail by 12. Pass the ball. There's the triple. Charlotte gets it back. Williams' shot is off. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Wiggins. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Wiggins has got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's instinct just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Thompson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And when Thompson gets off a clean jumper, you just expect it to go in. He is that kind of shooter.
Here's Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
The Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly Sandy still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Martin's checked in for Charlotte. Dennis Smith comes in for Ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Green. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Thompson. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Washington. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. He's got 10.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring with the basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Now Kuminga. He's covered by Washington. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And he gets the bucket. Washington's got 12.
Washington can knock down the three. He's the epitome of the modern-day forward. Athletic and can shoot it, too.
And so we conclude the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr, Coach.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for
Your Hornets.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Washington out there with Williams, and it's Oubre in at the three. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Ball with it, Looney on him. They get it back. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Rozier against Thompson. Rozier with the ball. He's got 10. ball, no good.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
From 17 feet out, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Able to stop on a dime. Thompson, just another thing that makes him such an elusive cover. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Lets it go from 11. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Again, Golden State.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Rozier. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and 1.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Oubre dishes to Williams. Rozier against Thompson. Rozier kicks to Oubre. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Golden State. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Here's Poole. Hits the target from 18 feet. Poole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Charlotte calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
One more cheer. Here, little Stinger.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oubre kicks the ball. The shot from 20 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Williams with the jam.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Warriors.
Warriors have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Tries from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Oubre outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. With the stuff.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
A three-pointer. Wiggins traps in the tray. He's got 10.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Poole against Ball, looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the way. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Poole finds Green over Williams, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The closer the better for Draymond, but once he's in his comfort zone, he's good to go.
Left side, Williams. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's Green on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Williams, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Green inside, working on Williams, and it's Green missing. Now here's Ball. Missed. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. It's small ball with Iguodala and Green down low. Payton is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward. To the inside. And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Smith kicks to Martin. Back to Smith. The pass to Mikhailuk. Mark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Williams trying to break free. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Golden State.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Charlotte making a switch here. Four's checked in. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Iguodala, the pass to Kuminga. Now DiVincenzo from 18 feet away. No good there. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Mikhailuk. And Looney sends it down. And they'll keep possession. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Here's Golden State now. Over to the left wing. Kuminga down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Hornets shooting a meager 37% for the game. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Booknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Golden State also making a change. On the court. Lamb, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game, and it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Here's Payton. Drills the baseline jumper.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Smith finds Jones. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Looney, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Smith scanning the floor. Booknight passes to Jones and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
In the game, 2 minutes.
And the Hornets miss again. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Moody, and he banks in the layup.
Moses.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Green. Another shot. He lays it in.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
McGowan's the pass to Jones, and yes, it's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. At the elbow, Green. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by McGowan. In the corner, Smith with it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here is DiVincenzo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.